Andy Ruiz.
With his charm and personality.
With his fine ass.
The cool, confident champion.
Much more.
But it soon became clear this was not Anthony Joshua at his focused best.
This is the first fight. Oh, he got hit. Oh, it went down, right?
Third round.
It went down. Oh, it wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. Oh, it wasn't good. Oh my God, it was the greatest upset. One of the greatest upsets in history. We couldn't believe our eyes. Our guy had gotten knocked down twice. I had so many butterflies in my stomach that night. I couldn't sleep for about 2 weeks. Seriously. I felt like I knew this guy personally. I felt like I had really had some investment in this guy. That's how much social media is connected to our lives. Like we feel like we know these people. Like I am a great fan, so I follow him. Right? So, but I feel like I know him. So, oh my God. It was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking. Right? So, fast forward, they have the rematch. December 7th. And we know Anthony Joshua has to make some changes. Right? Because we know, okay, we found out that Andy Ruiz, who was chosen at the last minute because Baby Miller was on one, literally, on some type of PED drug, so he had to be replaced. And the replacement was Andy Ruiz. But we didn't know his hands were that fast. We didn't know that his hands were so fast. If you get that close to them, it's like you're in the Matrix. But now we know. Now Anthony Joshua knows. So now Anthony Joshua has to come up with a game play. Because he needs to win those belts back, because I need my bragging rights. And he needs those belts. Because he is a great champion and we want to see him soar for the next 10 years. Hell, so we can see him on Instagram. So he can show us how he's living. So we can hear him rap. We can see him dance. I mean, we really became invested because of what he was putting out on his YouTube channel and his Instagram. We really became invested, right? Like we were a part of the family. Hell, I wanted to be a wife. Forget a sister, right? We really invested, right? So now, December 7th comes. And oh my God, I'm sitting in my chair and I have butterflies and I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting, and so nervous because he has to get these belts back. Not that his career would be over, but we just need to see him win. Because Andy Ruiz is a boring champion. We would never get to see the videos that we saw with Anthony Joshua. Okay, let's get to it. All right, so here we go. December 7th. Let's see the changes that Anthony Joshua has made that will determine if he's victorious.
I would find implausible. Here we go.
Here we go.
Number one. But it's going to have to be here tonight to take his titles back from Ruiz.
Yes.
A dangerous man at close range. Joshua says, hey, I'm 6'6".
I can relax now that it's over. And he won.
You know, both these fighters said during the build-up they want to control the center of the ring. That's where they want to call home. We'll see who can do it. I mean, he is full 11 pounds lighter. And he was already in tremendous physical condition.
First round.
To box. They shaved a lot of that weight off.
Boom.
Right hand from Joshua, that landed. Joshua said he was going to try to keep this fight.
Joshua came with different tactics this time. Moving and sticking and moving. Like Muhammad Ali. Boom. Boom. And his eye is cut. Right? His eye is cut. Okay.
He doesn't seem to be as aggressive here And Joshua is able to control things at range in round 3 back in New
Joshua
York
is
City.
controlling
Joshua
everything
boxing
now.
nicely.
Moving out the way. Sticking and moving, sticking and moving, sticking and moving.
If you lose that discipline, even for a second. This ruins his corner. Manny Roman has told us, yes, the first half of the round.
Sticking and moving.
Joshua
Andy isn't getting any shots in. Boom.
Was finding the range, and right now,
Boom. Oh, all right. So I'm going to fast forward this, right? So as you can see, Anthony Joshua has a different game plan, right? He has a different game plan. Yes, yes.
Cut just from the eyeball test here looks like to the worst spot.
He has a different game plan. So we just going to fast forward it. Let's see how far.
Answer. Cut up. Not beat up, but smacked around a little bit.
Okay, so we're going to fast forward it to,
The Fighting Pride of London.
we know that Anthony Joshua. Oh! Hey, hey. Right? So we know that Anthony won. Right? We know this. That Anthony won the fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, assalamu alaikum and welcome. Fight fans,
Okay.
are you ready?
Wait a minute. We're not going back. We're not going back. We're not going back. Here. We're not going back. Okay, but we're going to go here where Anthony
Joshua
has won.
It's how you come back from defeat.
Hey, I got my bragging rights back. Hey!
Heavyweight champion of the world.
Woo!
Please tell us how you're feeling right now. Okay. First of all, I want to thank God. I want to say Bismillah.
Bismillah.
Next, I want to say, man, the first time was so nice. I had to do it twice.
Right?
Took us
So,
through the game
hey,
plan,
he won, right? I got to
Now you
move
got
it
it
right along. So, and here is Eddie Hearns giving his 2 cents, right?
The future plans to celebrate.
Hey.
Celebrate and celebrate hard. This man has been responsible for the growth of British boxing. He has given
Everyone. This
everything
was
to the
victory
sport.
for
He won Olympic gold for
everyone.
Great Britain. He won a world championship after 16 fights, unified
Hey.
it after 19 fights,
Everyone
unified it after
was
21
happy.
fights.
Everyone.
And tonight in Saudi Arabia, he becomes a 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. And that is beautiful.
Beautiful.
Enjoy that.
They wrote him off.
Yes.
They said he was all
Look,
right.
Eddie
Now he
Hearns
had
can't
to come
stop.
back from
Everybody needs an Eddie
humiliation
Hearns in their
Madison Square
corner.
Garden.
Look.
Tonight, he's the governor. He's the governor of the division. He's 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. Give him the respect. He's a great
Oh, it was
individual.
beautiful.
Mate,
It was a
we're coming home
beautiful
tomorrow
night, right? So now we go to the post-conference. The post-fight conference, right? This is the point at which now I have to determine if this reporter should receive a black slap. Here we go.
So we're going to go to the floor now for questions for the champion.
Thank you very much. Thank you. How are you?
Here we go.
Good, good.
And Anthony, he looks like he's so proud. Listen to
You
this.
did well, but I expected more from you as a professional boxer.
Boom! Let's rewind that. Let's rewind that. This man, he looks like he's so proud that a black woman, black African woman, stayed to see him and ask him a question. And I believe, and she is a reporter, right? So he looks like he's so proud because, you know, she's one of his kind, you know, both Africans, you know, and then she.
Good, good.
Listen to
You
this.
did well, but I expected more from you as a professional
Listen to
boxer.
the lady on the side.
You won tonight.
Let's go back one more time. I'm so disappointed too. But look, he looks like he's ready for her to ask, to say like she's proud of him, right? He's such a nice guy.
professional boxer. You did well, but I expected more from you as a professional boxer.
Look
You
at
won
the
tonight.
gas.
What would you do to ensure that you maintain the title you have earned tonight? What strategy will you put in place to ensure that you
Now just
maintain it?
listen to his answer.
It's difficult to answer that question because when you're facing all challengers, different sizes, different styles, some people are pressure fighters,
He's such a
some people are counter punchers.
intelligent.
In boxing, you're going to have good nights and bad nights
And
in
he
the
looks
heavyweight
at her
division.
like she's
So
his auntie.
all I can do is try my
Right.
best, make my prayers, stay dedicated,
trying to be
and just do it for
respectful.
myself. You know, if I box for the crowd or box for people's opinion, then
Like
I might not
yours.
have been victorious tonight. I boxed in my own
Amen.
game plan. I trust in
Amen.
my own process.
Amen.
And now I'm the champion. So I'm just
Hey,
going to
he's
follow
the
my own instincts when I'm
champion.
boxing.
2 times world champion. Right? So even though Anthony couldn't tell her to fook off, I certainly can tell her to. What the fuck? One more time. What the fuck? And do me a favor and shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Because this man has put in hard work. He has put in the work and had a game plan. And she is going to ask that dumbass question. Instead of giving this man praise for being victorious, she's
We're
going
going
to
to go to the
ask
floor now for
this
questions for the
dumbass
champion.
question.
Thank you very much. Thank you. How are you?
I think somebody paid her off. I think somebody paid her. Listen to this.
You did well, but I expected more from you as a professional boxer. You won tonight.
Did you hear the girl in the back on the side of her gag? She can't believe it either.
You won as a professional boxer. You won tonight.
So now, the people in the culture wants me to determine if she should receive a black slap. And I do not have any difficulties in saying yes. Auntie deserves a black slap for sure. Definitely, she deserves a black slap for dropping that bomb. And she is definitely gonna get it. Okay, Miss Reporter Auntie, this is for you. Yes! This is for the Auntie Reporter. The next time you take it upon yourself to ask a dumbass question like that, after Anthony Joshua put in the work in the time and was victorious because he was floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee, and you're gonna come there and say he wasn't impressive. You're gonna come there and say he did well, but you expected more. Put your ass in the ring and see if you can adapt and adjust and make changes the way this man did. Now the next time you in the house at the post fight and it's Anthony Joshua there, we better not hear you. Open your mouth, or else you're gonna get one of these black slaps. This is for you, Auntie. Slap. Keep that mouth closed. This is Black Culture Court TV. I am the presiding judge, Essence. And I have determined that Auntie definitely deserves a black slap. If there's anyone who you think deserves a black slap, just drop me a message.